So I almost didn't make this video. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that I've been in a very weird space where I kind of felt like I was in a void for at least a few weeks, maybe a month. And that void kind of felt like maybe an in-between world feeling, or I like to call it the waiting room. For me, I felt like that space has been so confusing, but equally peaceful, because I'm not necessarily trying to live up to a certain expectation, but I am trying to figure out what that thing is that I need to become. Lately, I've been doing so many different things. I've been trying so many different things that I felt like has almost led me to that point, but just not quite. As people, we tend to think that we know exactly what's best for us. It's like we have this version or this vision of who we are and who we think we are or who we should be. And a lot of times we try to go after a path that seems familiar or a path that seems to be the bridge to what it is that we're trying to go for. But what I found is that the path that you may be trying to take to get there, it's not always linear. You're going to go here, you're going to detour, you're going to go backwards, you're going to go forwards, you're going to go left, you're going to right. And sometimes it's going to throw you off so much to the point where you're going to start questioning, like, am I even crazy for even thinking that this is possible for me? You know? And I went through that a lot, trying to figure out, like, what is it that I need to be doing? What is it that I need to be putting my energy and time into? And a lot of the time, the thing for us is really hiding in plain sight. And to us, we feel like, oh man, like when someone says you should do something different, step outside the box, we thinking that, oh, like, damn, I got to go and create something so massive. Like, I got to go and invent some shit, something that no one ever in history has done before. But I found that it's really not as complicated as we make it seem. That very thing is very simple. It's just taking the time to really get in tune and resonate with it. All in all, I've really just been tired of trying to figure it out. And if I'm honest, I have like zero desire to be like anyone else. I don't want someone else's life. I don't want someone else's journey. I don't want someone else's wins. I don't care how great their life seems to be on the outside or the inside. I don't really care about that. My growth is so personal to me. It's so frustrating because it feels like I can get so close to that point and then I end up right back in a loop where it's like, okay, that didn't work out, so let me try something different. That didn't work out, let me try something different. And then I feel like I get pulled further and further away from that thing. And it's like I heard something say to me, the other day, look at what you're avoiding. Look at what it is that you just choose not to do. That very thing that comes so easily to you, so natural, you avoid it. And instead, you rather chase what seems to be working for other people. I think we all, as humans, spiritual beings having a human experience, I feel like we all do kind of sort of the same thing. Of course, because we're all connected in some way. But I feel like we all have that moment where we see, okay, that person can do it, so can I, right? I mean, we all should feel that way. Like, there's no one that is better than the other. Like, we all have our own talents. We all have that thing about us that makes us special. And if we see that someone else can achieve something, then of course we feel like, yeah, we can do it too. And it's not that you can't achieve the same thing. Your path is just different. You may have to go left. That person may have to go right. So you may have to take a detour and it may take you 30 minutes longer or 30 days, God forbid 30 years. But I mean, that's truly how it works for a lot of people. And it doesn't mean that you're not on time. It doesn't mean that you're late. It doesn't mean that you are any less important, less valuable, less knowledgeable, less worthy. It just means that your time is your time. And I've also learned that we can also dictate the time or determine the length of time it takes to get there. A lot of times we are the reason why things are held up. I mean, we have to, first of all, take accountability. A lot of us are the reason why things are taking so long because we are avoiding what that thing is. To be honest with you, like when I hit record, I had no idea what it was that I was going to say. But I said, you know what? Let me say what's on my heart. Let me say what I've been dealing with So we have to take responsibility for where we're choosing not to be present. In most cases, if it is destined for you to do a certain thing, then you're going to be reminded many times of it. Until you get it right, you're going to continue to struggle. You're going to continue to get delays. You're going to continue to be frustrated because you are not operating, or you're not taking that path that you created for yourself. You are the visionary, the writer of the script that you created for yourself. You did that. And if you get off track, then of course you're going to have it harder. Of course you're going to face delays. Of course you're going to be frustrated because you're not aligned. And that's something I had to make myself aware of. I'll be honest with you. I've had this channel for 7 years? And I probably don't even have 7 videos of me just truly giving value, truly giving me. Like, I have story times and things that I've posted on other channels, platforms, but as far as me taking the time out to say, you know what, I'm going to upload to my YouTube channel. I'm going to share. I'm going to, let my people know what it is about me and go from there. But you know what? My path was different for a reason. Because years ago, when I first started my YouTube channel, I had no freaking idea what it was that I wanted to talk about. I was good at a lot of things: makeup, hair, business, graphic design, gardening. I had no idea that storytelling was going to be a gift that I had. I never knew that was even a thing for me. I did it so naturally, I never looked at it. Never. It never occurred to me until I stepped out on another platform and just did it. And then that's when people were telling me, like, this is your thing. You do know that, right? And it's like, it is. And it has been so rewarding. I can honestly say that. But I will be honest and say also that it has led me to chase virality. And that actually pulled me away from the purpose of the gift. Although I love the fact that new people discover me all the time, but my goal was to find my tribe, to have loyal people that will come in and be uplifted, be inspired, be motivated, be encouraged by me sharing things that I've gone through, things that I've overcame. But all in all, we're going to figure this out. Yeah. And when I say we, I'm talking about me and you. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure it out by taking the first step. And this, for me, is my first step. I don't know your journey. I don't know what you're working towards. I don't know what your goals are. But I do know that we are all figuring this out. And we're going to do it together. We're going to do it together. We just got to take the first step. I want to encourage you, and I want to challenge you to not worry about what it may look like. I don't want you to sit there and try to worry your brain. I don't want you to try to figure out the blueprint. You are the blueprint. Your path is going to look different from mine. It's going to look different from hers. It's going to look different from his. I want you to understand that your path is yours. Your journey is yours. It's uniquely yours. So whatever you felt like it was supposed to look like, whatever it was supposed to feel like, or whatever idea you had, throw it away. Just throw it away. Okay? Allow yourself to get in a driver's seat and put the car in neutral. Okay? See where it takes you. It's going to be scary. It's going to be tempting. It's going to be nerve-wracking for sure. It's going to be nerve-wracking. But you got to trust that you're going to be steered in the right direction. Okay? You got to trust that you're going to be steered in the right direction. You are. Now, the next time I come on here, I'm going to have a phone stand, okay? Because, see, this holding the phone, this right here, this ain't even going to work for me. It's not. Like, I'm trying to record in this format for YouTube, but this is not working for my little right hand. But it's okay. We gonna make it work, okay? But like I said, I'm proud of you. I'm here with you, and we're gonna figure it out together.